Grand Rising, everyone, and this is Artists of Truth. Welcome to my vlog. This is a foggy Sunday morning. I'm actually on my way to work. Have a couple of appointments. It's always great to stay busy every day. But so as you can tell from the topic, who I'm about to get into it about. Alright. So Loni Love, one of the co-hosts from the Real daytime talk show, made a very biased and generalizing statement on black men. Now, being that I am a melanated man, I feel compelled to address her statement. So I don't know if you all had the opportunity to listen to her statement, but Loni Love stated that black men do not know how. She believes that black men do not know how to be true and faithful in their relationships. Now, she does not speak for the black community. Alright? So, she says she doesn't speak for the black community, but she believes black men as a whole, and that's exactly what she meant, as a whole, because someone else corrected her on that by stating, white men cheat. Everyone cheats. It's just not solely linked to black men. It's like trying to correct her because it was quite obvious. Loni Love did not she didn't put much thought processing into her statement. All right. Now, mind you, Loni Love is in a relationship with a white man, which it's like, yo, that's your business. You do what you do. You know what I'm saying? What you eat don't make me shit, and who you fuck don't make me come. So it's like, all right, that's what you do. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? I didn't listen to the whole entire thing, but something is telling me that maybe I should go back and listen to the whole thing, because I'm just anxious. You got to be mindful who's on this show with Loni Love. And what's her name? Angela Ray. Alright, so Angela Ray thinks that everything that comes out of her mouth is gold. So when you get Angela Ray on a topic and she starts talking about black men, honestly, Angela Ray is really in no position to even talk about black men at all, because she did some, she behaved in a very black female-ish manner. And when I say black female, that is not a generalizing statement when I say it. Those of you who have been following me and listening to me should should understand that there's a difference between a black female and a black woman, a melanated woman. There's a very, very unique and recognizable distinction between the two. Because black females will behave, act, and say things very, very biased, irrational, from an emotional, challenged standpoint, and lacks the accountability for their actions and behaviors. Melanated women don't do that. They understand that there's flaws in both. There's flaws in both sides of the spectrum, and they will not jump on any bandwagon to solely bash black men or throw black men under the bus for any sort of gain. You know, Angela Ray. Yeah, I'm most definitely got to go back and hear what Angela Ray, not Angela Ray, but Angela Rye had to add. But anyway, that's talking about her is I don't put energy into nonsense individuals anyway, so it's like fuck her. But Loni Love, I feel that she was totally and completely out of pocket for making that shallow-minded, cowardice type remark to generalize black men, because we have witnessed firsthand black men being faithful in their relationships. It's like shit. Motherfucker must have forgotten about LeBron James. LeBron James has been involved with the same sister before and presently, before his career took off, and right now, in the present. You've never heard of any infidelities or, no issues coming out of his relationship. So, he's an example. Very, very big example. Which I can't understand why Loni Love did not, which tells me Loni Love really she did not invest the necessary time, energy, and research into looking into that. You just talking out your ass, and that's why a whole lot of shit coming out your mouth right now. It's like, think before you speak, and it kind of she used that excuse of black men not knowing how to be faithful in their relationships. And I thought about it, I was like, so if you're saying the reason why black men are not capable of being faithful in their relationships because it has something to do with slavery, I have to ask, if you don't speak on behalf of the black community, why the fuck you talking? Why are you putting yourself in that equation to say, well, we need to work together? You can't. Who told y'all that shit? Who told you that shit works like that? That even though you are involved with a white man, that you can still say, well, I don't speak for the black community, but I believe that we should work together. I'm just like, who the hell's gonna work with you, Loni? Like, really? Like, who the hell is gonna work with you? I wouldn't. I mean, honestly, I couldn't see any black, any melanated person really and truly working with her on that whole topic. It's like beating a dead horse. That shit ain't going no damn well. Loni, you should know better than that, man. It's like, damn, I know you're a comedian, but shit, you can't be stupid and naive and docile at the same goddamn time. You have to have some sense of knowledge about what the fuck you talking about, realistically. And Loni Love doesn't have that shit. I can tell she's probably still salty or butthurt because maybe a black man did not get involved with her. Or maybe she played a part in sabotaging her own sense of happiness whenever she was involved with a black man. Those are one of the things that I never could understand about black females. Black females will not honestly admit their involvement in sabotaging their own sense of happiness. They won't. They will not come out and admit and say, you know what, my insecurities that I've carried over, my excess baggage that I brought over from a previous relationship, my inabilities to trust people have caused me to sabotage a great relationship because I didn't want to listen. I wanted to be in charge of everything. It was like she used she used slavery as a means of saying that psychologically and emotionally we are unable to be faithful in our relationships. And I'm just like, what you mean? How? You have examples of faithful relationships. I'm like, damn, if you make a post, if you happen to open your show up inviting black couples to your show to prove your theory to be incorrect. It's like, are black people purposely saying stupid shit just for clout? It's like, damn, I've never heard any other ethnicity of women badmouth their men more than black females. When you hear that terminology, men ain't shit, it's normally referred to us, because it's seldom referred to white men or Asian men and Indian men. You already know. Their women wouldn't even fix their mouths to generalize their men like that. But black females do that shit. And yet, these are black females who feel some sense of entitlement, like, yeah, you black men should protect black females and honor black females, respect black females, and this, that, and fifth. No, we shouldn't. Pump your brakes. We shouldn't. And the reason being is because when you feel that you are entitled to something, you get nothing. To have that sense of entitlement is one who feels like they don't have to contribute shit. You got a lot of black females like Loni Love who will make remarks like that and then lay up in the, and then get involved with a white man and then use that excuse by throwing black men as a whole under the bus to say, well, I believe black men don't know how to be faithful and be faithful in their relationships in the black community. Even though I do not speak for the black community. Shut up, bitch. I do not speak for the black community. And systematically, slavery is the reason I believe that black men do not know how to be faithful in their relationships. I was like, oh, okay. It was like, Loni Love just... Black people would do anything for clout. Real shit. Black people would do anything, say anything for clout. Mind you, the term, the terminology that I'm using, black people. Black folks would do and say anything for clout without logically thinking about shit. Mind you, if it doesn't apply to you, there's no reason for you to get upset. But Loni Love, it's like, damn, homie, this is what you do. And I'm a little anxious. I'm gonna need to go back and listen to what Angela Rye had to add, because Angela Rye is like, she's like pouring gasoline around the fire. She likes to, she's like the catalyst to just starting up additional bullshit. And I'm like, Angela Rye is really in no position to fix her mouth to say anything about black men, if you honestly, giving my honest opinion. Because that fuck shit she did, lying on a black man that just wasn't even interested in her loud mouth, wrong ass. She felt the need, to add this extra shit, She felt the need to add all this extra shit, speak out of pocket, wrongly about an individual that honestly, shit, he just didn't want to have anything to do with her. He wasn't into her like that. And then it's like for you to sit up there and instead of take that fucking L, she want to formulate some damn lie about this dude was, he did something wrong or said something wrong to her. It's like, motherfucker, take that loss. You got turned down. Fuck, everybody gets turned down. What the fuck makes you think, just because you're a black female, you're not gonna get turned down? Come on, man. Like, stop that, oh, I'm entitled fucking shit, man. You too goddamn old to be walking around here feeling as if you are entitled to something. You're not entitled to shit. Especially if you fix your mouth to badmouth black men for some sort of personal gain because you got your ass turned down. Nigga, so what? You got turned down. Big fucking deal. It's like everybody get turned down. Motherfuckers just, they're not feeling you for whatever reason. This shit happens. It's okay, motherfucker. It's not the end of the world. I mean, shit, brothers, we get turned down. It's like, okay, I guess I'm not her cup of tea. And it's cool, because I carry on. I carry on. I'm like, all right, well, hey, it's cool. I'm not tripping. I'm not going to degrade you. I'm not going to insult your intelligence. You turn me down, okay. It's all right. I'm just going to go ahead and talk to your friend, because your friend keeping our eyes on me. She's giving her eyes and her mind open. She's solely not looking for a financial gain. And that's where you have a lot of females. They get wrapped up in shit that doesn't last long because they're in it for the wrong fucking reason. So, you know, yeah, man, shit. Leave your comments below. You like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, that's still cool. I'm not hurt. You give it a thumbs down, shit, I'll do you one better. If you give it a thumbs down, explain your reasoning why you do not agree with what I am saying. I'm just that open-minded. Some people are not open-minded enough to receive that necessary criticism. You know, it's like, yo, leave that door open so people can challenge what you're saying. But if you haven't seen The View, not The View, goddammit, maybe Loni Love needs to go on The View and talk to Whoopi, because I know Whoopi probably like, nigga, I need you to do better. You stupid right now. I know Whoopi, she may not come out and use those words, but I know she's thinking it like, Loni, no. Because let's just be honest. Let's be honest. Any real melanated woman does not want to be generalized with the bad apples. A black woman does not want to be generalized, and she would actually come out and say it. You know, like, don't generalize me with these broken, butthurt females. That's not me. That's not how melanated women operate. They don't operate on that type of wavelength. Better get on over. You know, but in the meantime, in between time, check the video out, leave your comments below, and enjoy what's left of your magnificent Sunday morning. All right, peace and love.